My name is Daniel McIntyre. I'm head tour guide of Traditional London Tours, and I'm making this video to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been a licensed London taxi driver for the past 6 years, and in order to become a licensed taxi driver you have to pass something known as the Knowledge of London. The Knowledge of London involves learning up to 20,000 streets in London and up to 10,000 points of interest. Once you've done that, you then have a series of exams in front of an examiner. Once you've passed that, you then become a fully qualified licensed London taxi driver. And many people to this day still call us the best taxi drivers in the world. Sorry, New York cabbies. Learning the knowledge is extremely hard work. And here's a photo of me whilst I was on the knowledge back in 2014. I was coming back from central London, and then there was a terrible downpour and I got caught in the crossfire. And this photo was taken by a photographer of the Daily Mail newspaper. So how I became really interested in London really started off with the knowledge. My neighbour, where I used to live with my parents, gave my mother this book, and it was called I Never Knew This About London. He said to my mother, make sure Danny reads this book. He would really enjoy it, and it will help him learn London. And at the time, the knowledge of London, doing the Knowledge of London was extremely tough and took up a lot of my time. So I'd never really got round to reading this book until 1 year into being a London cab driver, because I quickly found out the amount of questions I was getting asked by members of the public. What's that building there? What's that statue there? How long has that bridge been there for? All these kind of questions, and I didn't know the answer to. And so I decided to pick up this book that my neighbour, who's now my mentor, gave me this book, and I decided to pick it up and start reading. Just a few months before the pandemic started, the City of London, along with the Worshipful of Hackney carriage drivers, were offering taxi drivers a course in order to become London taxi tour guides. This consisted of 10 weeks of learning, 2 hours at the Museum of London during the week time, of a 2-hour lecture, whether it would be the Great Fire, the Great Plague, architecture, or a specific area in London. And then on the Sunday, be taken around by a qualified walking guide for a 2-hour walk around London. I found this course amazing, and at the end of it, we had to pass an exam. Once we passed the exam, we then became a fully fledged licensed London taxi tour guide. Since passing this taxi guide course, I haven't really looked back. And I have since set up my own business known as Traditional London Tours. And I take people around central London and the outskirts of London and show them these fantastic, well-known and also hidden places. It's great to see people's faces seeing things for the very first time, like what I did during the knowledge and through my taxi guide course. Now, over the next few months, I will be working on a few more tours, and I'm also pleased to announce that from today I'll be starting my very own YouTube channel. This will involve me when I'm driving around in my taxi, in my day-to-day job of being a taxi driver as well. Anything I come across that's interesting, I will be filming in specific locations and talking to you about them, whether it be an interesting fact or an interesting story. Now, if you'd like some more information, please visit my website www.traditionallondontours.com, or I'm on Instagram or Facebook at Life of a London Cabbie. It was great speaking to you, and I hope to see you on a tour soon. Bye bye.